game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's away we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Calmly anticipates. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zubimendi. Yamal. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Nico Williams finds himself offside. And they've got a throw. Throw in. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedri wins the duel this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. KYRGYZ. He has found the way through. Oh, red, nice interception. Nico Williams. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, nicely aimed pass. Aim forwards. Receives it in a good position here. Pedri. KYRGYZ. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Over to the left. That's very neat. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. There are a few waiting for it. Danger averted for now. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. That looks a good cross. Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Ooh, a delicate chip through. KYRGYZ gets into some space. Kukurea gets it away. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Very nicely done. And he's got his cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Ferran Torres. That has been knocked clear.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferran Torres. Zubimendi. And it's Porro. Yamal. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Decent chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kukurea. Nico Williams. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Pedri, gently done. A chance to play it in. And here's the chance to counter.
Spain, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri! Tried the volley, but no.
Pedri really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Moved on forwards. Oh, super find. Pedri, it's run loose here. Tries to get it clear. Nico Williams delivers the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedro Porro makes the interception. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedro Porro. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? Cleared without complication.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
driving on, a real charge here. Nico Williams gets in to thwart him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. Chance here to counter. KYRGYZ. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's KYRGYZ. Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? Out to the left it goes. KYRGYZ played into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Plays it across. Firmly met. Cracking ball. Out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw. Could try cutting inside here. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Zubimendi. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Great work on the overlap. Pedro Porro. Now here. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Zubimendi, gently done. Oh, this looks sharp. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zubimendi. Pedri. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Yamal. And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw. And here's Pedri. Pedro Porro. So who's he picking out? Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Out towards the flank. Pedri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kubasi. Kukurea. Kubasi. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fabian Ruiz. He's found some space. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Driven forward. Played out to the right. That has been cut short. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. Williams is crossed. Point-blank header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Georgia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pedro Porro. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The normal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank, and it's Kukurea. Is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nico Williams. Pedri, spread out to the left, back into the middle. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
KYRGYZ may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
The Norman. Pedri. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. KYRGYZ, and he's managed to get free. Gets a good foot in there. Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Now it's Williams. Ferran Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well measured. And he shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, nice touch. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Zubimendi. Pedri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pedri. Pedri tries to thread one through. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
KYRGYZ, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Across it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he spark a counter here? KYRGYZ. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played out towards the right wing. Defending of the... He's having a shot! Decent hit and on target. Yamal steaming on goalwards.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Moved on forwards. KYRGYZ. And that has been cleared. Williams, gently done. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Picks it up out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Pedro Porro has created one goal already. Pedri aimed forwards. Yamal's cross. Clears it away. Up towards the front line. It is quite a run he's making here. And that's a throw-in. Knocks it out wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Cucurella. Decent progress down the left. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Zubimendi. And here's Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. That's really well cleared. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, what about a counter-attack? There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Unai Simon trying to keep this in. Subimendi. Yamal looking up to see who wants it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Subimendi. Yamal. He can run onto that. Ferran Torres! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Subimendi. Yamal. Yamal. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a good run down the right. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Yamal, now he's off and running. And they win it back again. Pedri shifted upfield. That has been knocked clear. And it's been taken short. Oh, it's come loose. Nice physical challenge. And it's Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Chooses to go back. William. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nico Williams shifted upfield. He's found a way through. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Time to deliver. Lovely feet. Played out wide. KYRGYZ with the delivery. And that's been repelled. Now it's Ferran Torres. Great ball if he can get there. And he cuts out the supply. That's been drilled forward. Kubasu. Zubimendi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is lovely. Over to the left. KYRGYZ gets a cross in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice control. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Cucurella.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Cucurella. That's good play. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. And here's Yamal. KYRGYZ. KYRGYZ. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. What about this cross? And he won't reach that. Pau Kubasi has played it long. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. KYRGYZ. Out to the left it goes. Tries to cross. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ferran Torres. Chance! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands. Spain look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Unlike their opponents who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. It'll be a throw-in. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Zubimendi. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Nico Williams. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Who's he going to play in? Ferran Torres. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Ferran. Decent chance. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. It's a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Lenormand can get it clear. Yamal proves too strong. Nico Williams. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal driving on and making good progress. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Moved on forwards. KYRGYZ. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Pedri. Pedro Porro picks it up now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. And the shot's on here. Here's Ferran Torres. Chooses to go back. Kvaratskhelia. Do have a chance to counter here. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that's well seen too. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Cucurella. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Lenormand. Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Oh, this is a... And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quality ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Header comes in! No, he's got that completely wrong. Pedri. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Lenormand forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Lenormand. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. He can get that clear. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri spread out to the left. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nico Williams skims one in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Calmly anticipates. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. Ferran Torres with 2 goals already to his name. And the counter is on. KYRGYZ. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zubimendi shifted upfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Williams. Oh, well measured. Williams played in with purpose. And back out it comes.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Driven forward.
Georgia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Pedri gently done. Yamal. Yamal. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a little off target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Zubimendi. Pedri. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Over to the left. KYRGYZ.
Georgia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Kubasi. Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. The normal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Yamal. Pedri played out to the left flank. Nico Williams. Oh, sweet feet. Ferran Torres. Williams. Cucurella. Can he deliver? Cucurella puts the ball in. Tries to get it clear. And that was very necessary.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Fabian, and he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And they've got rid. That's going to go a long way. KYRGYZ. That's tidy. Hit into the middle. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kubasi. Pedri. Cuts out the pass. Yamal. Zubimendi. That's been slipped through. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Does really well to win the ball there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pedri. Zubimendi. Zubimendi shifted upfield. He can run onto that. Showing good feet. There's the shot! KYRGYZ. Up towards the front line. Aim forwards. Oh, that's neat. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He's had a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding